Hi, everybody. Welcome to Build With Me Monday. How is everybody doing? So glad you are here. Thank you for being here tonight. Why does it say 0 people here? I can see a whole bunch of people here. Am I in the correct live? Yes, I am. There it goes. Hi, Dawn, Jerry, Robin. Hello, guys. I missed you so much. Did I say everybody? Dawn, Tammy, Jerry, and Robin. That's it. All 4 of you. So I am back from the cruise. Gosh, I thought there'd be more people. They don't want to be here when I'm building, but you know what? That's okay. Because I picked up something from the ship that I thought I would build tonight. And I'm not in OBS, so you're not going to get my second camera view. Hi, Carol. Welcome. But you will get all the ASMR that, we can handle and all the cruise stories. Welcome in, everybody. I think that people are used to me doing this at 7:30 on Monday nights. But so we have the little carnival stickers to make our ship the Walmart of the seas. Let me tell you something. If you're planning a carnival cruise, good luck. Never again. I've done it once. I don't need to do it again. Actually, I'm good with cruising. I've been on one cruise. Well, I went on a cruise like about 30 years ago. I wasn't impressed then either. The food was terrible. My son and his wife's cabin flooded one night. And, but I have some incredible memories with the grandkids. So it was not all bad. One of the ports, we only went to 2 ports, Cozumel and Progresso. Couldn't go to Progresso, had to stay out at sea because of the high winds and the waves. So couldn't get. So here's the little ship instructions. Yeah, sure. Okay. But that we're going to follow to build this ship today. How is everybody? Hi, Christy. Welcome. I'm so glad to be back. I'm exhausted, you guys. So here we have 2 bags of what they say are Lego compatible blocks, which they look like they are. So if you're going to go on a cruise, yeah, I would say don't choose Carnival. The entertainers were just like, they were okay. The staff, I got my linen changed every day. That was pretty cool. I didn't have any problem with those kind of staff, the housekeeping and anything like that. Like I said, the food, the pizza's good. If you love pizza, you're set. And hi, Ellen, welcome. I missed where you got the kit. Well, the kit came from the cruise ship. I don't know if you can buy it anywhere else, but it's 151 pieces. Oh, 121 pieces. So here are all the pieces. Just so many kids and young adults. Yes. And no single men. And what, gambling has changed. Well, here comes the oldness in me. I can't afford a $10 hand, a $10 minimum. Back in the day, when it was off season, you could get away with $5 a hand. Not anymore. Nope. All right. What instructions am I using? What's number 1? Okay, so we need 4 of these. So I got 1, 2, 3. We need, 4 of these square ones. I see 4. We're going to line those up. I wish I could show you guys. My computer it hasn't been turned on in over a week, so it's giving me a problem. So I'm on the second computer. This is actually my work computer where I have all my, accounts and sales and all that stuff. But we're going to use it for this, and we need 1 4x1, which is this here. What are we doing with it? What are we doing? It 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're just lining it up here. Okay, at the front of the bottom. So how is everybody? Is any gossip, any good stuff? You $1 per hand blackjack. Oh my God, that would be amazing. So, I haven't blown my nose all freaking day. I get in here, I got to blow my nose. What the hell? Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm definitely allergic to something. I don't know what it is. This desk, or if it's the position of my head being like looking down. I don't know what it is. It's weird, but it's aggravating as well. So I need 4. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 4 by 8. 1 by 8. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. What are we doing with those? Oh, we're going to connect everything here, I think, is what we're going to do. Yeah. Okay, so we're just connecting it. I'll show it to you once I have it connected. So we drove down to Galveston. First of all, my son's like, "Oh, get here at 7 o'clock or whatever, or the break of dawn, because we want to leave, we want to get out of here." And of course, I get there at the prescribed time, whatever that was. I don't remember. Nobody's ready. He's the only one awake. The kid's still got a shower, and I'm like, "Come on, you got to be kidding me. Let's go." Because it's a 10-hour drive. No, I'm not allergic to you guys. I just don't know what it is. It was definitely worse when I have my desk in the garage, but it's still here at the desk. And I don't know. I think this whole house, I'm just allergic to the house. Yesterday, when I walked into this house, I started sneezing, or, the day I came back from the cruise, I was sneezing like as soon as I got into the house. Runny nose, sneeze. I had to take some sinus medications. It was terrible. So there's something in this house that's just doesn't love me. So I need to move. That's what I need to do. Am I feeling better? Oh my God. Yesterday, you guys, the room, I was still on the cruise ship. It was like I was going like this everywhere I went. The room was spinning. I just had to I slept most of the day, to be honest. I feel much better today, though. Although I did take a very long nap. All right, so here's part 1. So we've got we're on deck 1, where the cruise, where all the workers are. This is their cabins. Okay, we're building the deck cabins. So now we need, I feel like I missed a piece here. 1, 2. No, I didn't. I got them all. All right, so we need the front of the ship. This one. Okay, so we got to have the front of the ship. Okay, that's weird. So we're going to take that and put, what? Is that going to work? Nuh-uh. Stop. Like that? No. Yeah. Oh, okay, I see. I'm missing one more piece. Oh, I'm not missing it. It's here. So is that the piece? Oh, I think it is. Hold on. So the funnest thing that I did on this cruise was my grandson, Kyle, the 21-year-old. I'm like, "What are you doing tonight?" He's like, "I'm going to go to the silent party." If you have been to a silent party, oh my God, it is so much fun. I like, "Can I go with you?" And they're like, "Yeah." Oh gosh, go. So it was me. This was the night of the wedding. So my son got married. And I had said, "I will watch all the kids tonight. You guys go have dinner," because you can go to these restaurants that are like, you have to pay a surcharge to eat in certain restaurants, like the steakhouse and the whatever. So I'm like, "Take her out for dinner, and then you have the cabin all to yourselves. I will just keep all the kids with me. And those kids that kept wanting to go back to the cabin. I want to go back to the cabin. No, you're not going back to the cabin. We're going to this silent party. And I said, well, what is it? And Kyle tells me, you just put these headphones on and you dance to the music. And I thought, that sounds fun. It sounds quiet. It was anything but quiet. But it was so much fun. Because once you put these headphones on, there were 3 different stations on the headphones. There was a green station, which is like my kind of music. Then there was a red station and a blue station, which was their kind of stuff. But different, like 3 different genres of music. But what the DJ does is he makes sure that it's all the same beat, so that while everybody's dancing, they're dancing. If you don't know what the music is, if you're just walking by, you think everybody's listening to the same song because you're all doing the same beat. But everybody's listening to different music. It's so cool. So I've got some really cool videos that I will put together. I'll show you of the 5 kids line dancing. And it's a cool video because the 5 of them are line dancing to 2 different songs. 2 of them are listening to one song, 3 are listening to another, and they're doing this little line dance. So it was really incredible. Yeah. So they got married in Cozumel. We stopped and got off the ship in Cozumel, took a bus to the wedding planner, had a restaurant. We all changed into our gowns and we went down to the beach, and it was beautiful. It was the weather was gorgeous the whole time we were gone. It was a gorgeous wedding. I can't wait to get the pictures and show them all to you. All right, so we got the front of the ship. I don't know fore and aft. I still don't know fore and aft. I just, one is one side and one is the other. Don't know which. So let me see. We need 4 of these. This is going to go together pretty quickly here. So it was a lovely wedding. Her son walked her down the aisle, her 13-year-old son. He walked her down. They had like a little runner going through the sand and this archway with flowers. And they had made a bouquet for her and a little boutonniere for him. And they had a wedding cake and they had champagne and a photographer. And it was beautiful. It was really, really pretty. And then she wanted, my daughter-in-law wanted pictures in the water. She wanted to take her dress and go in the water. I didn't want my dress in that water, but we all took dresses in the water. Like I didn't get wet, but it was really, really 4 equals front. Okay. And aft must be the back, before and after. I still get them confused. Anyway, so let's put these on. I'm very tired, man. It's a lot of walking, you guys. A lot of walking because there's 14 floors on this Carnival ship, and this was an old Carnival ship, Carnival Breeze. So I don't imagine we had like the best of the entertainment that Carnival has to offer, but it was entertainment. The comedians one of the comedians was very funny. The other one was just kind of so. But my granddaughter, she was telling everybody at dinner one night, she's like, don't they have anything for like 18 to 20-year-olds? Because she's 18. So I said, yeah, they do. They have this little mixer going on at whatever time. I'll take you because I don't want any creeps messing around with you. No, what's going on here? Oh, I see what I did. I see what I did. This one, I'm missing a piece. Oh, there's a piece missing? No. There is, you guys. There's a piece missing. Oh, here, I found it. It's weird. It has these numbers on it. I wonder what those numbers mean. I have no idea what those. I don't think they're part of the. Well, maybe we'll put them on the outside. Maybe ships have numbers on them. I have no idea. So I said, well, I'm going to take you, make sure there's no creeps, and then I'll just leave you there with, So we go to this bar where this 18 to 20-year-old mixer, because she could drink, 18 years old, she could gamble. So I take her there, and there's like nobody there. There's this one guy, this gorgeous blonde guy with a cowboy hat. Like, he was adorable. Grandma thought he was adorable. So I said, "Oh, are you here for the mixer?" And he's like, "Yeah." So I said, "Well, can we sit down here?" My granddaughter was mortified, you know. And he's like, "Yeah, yeah." So we sat down, and I started talking to him, and I introduced the two of them. So they start talking. He's from Dallas. And so they're having like a pretty good conversation. So I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna go. My work is done here. This is the mixer, you two." That's really what it was, those two. So, and I told her where I'd be. I said, "I'm gonna be at the bar, certain bar, at listening to some music." So I go to this bar, and I'm there for an hour or so, and here she comes, maybe an hour and a half. She comes to see me. And I said, "So how was it?" She goes, "Oh, I hated him." All he did was talk about church. Now, my granddaughter, she's just like me. She's like, "No, we're not doing church." Um, so I said, "Oh, but he was so cute." She goes, "Not my type, grandma. I don't like country guys." I said, "Then why do you hang out at the rodeo bar in Wichita?" "Because the dancing's fun." "But you don't like cowboys." So anyway, here we got the second part. We got the first deck taken care of. I put the numbers right there. So anyway, so we need two of these. "Teach me how to gamble, grandma." Now, I had already spent $50 at the blackjack table, and I did terrible. I mean, I did okay for a while. You can play for a little while, but then you lose your money, and that's it. Even if you know how to play. I said, "Okay, but you got to do it with money that you're willing to part with." And she's like, "Okay, $40." I said, "Okay, $40 is $10 a hand, honey." She's like, "Okay, $40." So we exchanged her $40 for 40 chips, and that girl was doing fantastic. But grandma was standing behind her going, "Hit me." Um, so at one point she gets two eights. Two eights. Now, I don't know if you guys know blackjack. Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate it. So I don't know if you know blackjack, but two eights, that's pretty good. You want to split those, because I don't remember what the dealer had, but maybe a six or something, was like the best. You want the dealer to have that bust card. So she splits the eights. She gets a 10 on one of the eights. So she stops on that one. She gets a 2 on the other one. I'm like, "Oh, girl, you got to double that." She didn't know what any of this meant. So we doubled that. So now she's got 3 bets out there. And she's like, "Where's all this money coming from?" Because I had already taken her original 40 and put it in my pocket. But when I saw this hand, I started getting money out to double it. So she wins all 3 hands. And she's like, "Oh my God, I get more money." Anyway, after she finishes playing, she's up over $100. I'm like, "Okay, you know what? We're done. We're done here. Okay, we're done." And she kept wanting me to take her back. I'm like, "No, I think you got it. I think you know how to do this now. And you've done it. You've had the experience. You're just going to lose." She did come to me on the last night and say, "Can I please go gamble some more? Will you come with me?" I said, "Okay." So she wants to go play some more blackjack. She lost her money, but she only ended up losing like $8 or something. So it wasn't terrible. Where is this piece I'm looking for? Okay, let me see here. So we need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. I got those. I got that. This one, they want me to put up. I got a white. Now we're putting the white inside the black. So I'm putting 1 white run there. And then okay. One of those. Wait a minute. I'm getting ahead of myself. Holy moly. Okay, no, that's where it goes. So there, now, oh, now we need to put these white pieces on here. Okay, so we're putting the white pieces on. This is going to be a cute little souvenir. I think it was like $17. So, and so at the day, like I said, the wedding was gorgeous. We all had lunch at some restaurant, and then we went back onto the ship. And we were supposed to go to Progresso the next day. We were going to go to the Mayan ruins. Well, we get up that morning, we're all ready to go, and they're like, nope, can't go to the Mayan ruins. They can't dock the boat. The seas were too high. So we have to spend all day out on the rough seas. Like the pool was sloshing around, and I didn't get seasick though, not at all. But and then the next day was a sea day. So out of 5 or 6 days on this ship, I had one excursion day, which was the wedding. And thank God we got to dock that day, or that would have been ridiculously disappointing for the kids not to be able to get married in Cozumel like they planned. All right, so this one goes, well, I don't, what? It's not making sense. All right. So it looks like this one goes here. Okay. Then what? Oh, it's showing me how to put it together. Okay, so it's 2 of these square ones on top of each other. Okie dokie. I got it. One here. So what's going on with you guys this week? Anything? I'm going to get all caught up on the trial tonight. I'm going to sit in bed and catch up on all of it, fast forward through a lot of it. And I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow, but I'll certainly try to get a show out to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's President's Day. So wait a minute. That was today. Whoops. Today's President's Day. I will have a show for you tomorrow. I guarantee you. All right. So here's the next little piece. I just can't figure out. It looks like they just want me to set it here. Like there's nothing holding it on. See, it goes at the end of the ship, which is fore or aft. I guess the aft. This must be the fore, or it might be the other way around. Who knows? Okay, what's going to hold that on though? Oh, one of these pieces. Okay, so, but how? She asked. How? Wait a minute. Okay, so, oh, that didn't go there. That's why. You know what they didn't give you in this kit? Like one of those little tools to take stuff apart. You didn't get it in this kit. Which, I mean, when it's 121 pieces, I guess, I guess you're not getting all the fancy stuff. So one of these goes here. MLK Day. It's not presidents. I thought those were the same thing now. Didn't they say that they're the same thing, president and MLK? Thought it was the same thing. I could be wrong. So I think I was supposed to, I made it look like a checkerboard. I'm leaving it. It's supposed to be blue. It's supposed to be opposite, but whatever. So will that fit there? But how is this fitting? So that goes like that. Now, what? Okay. Now what? What's holding this on? Nothing is holding this on. Nothing's holding it on. I don't know. Anyway, let's go to the next part. We don't have that many pieces left. It's a very small kit, thankfully. All right, so we got all these like corner pieces here. This and this go like this. And this one goes on top. Oh, I see what they're doing here. Okay. So like this, like that. Okay, and then what? Then the white goes on top of it. I'll show you in a sec. I know I usually, you guys get to see me do this. President's Day is in February. Well, then I was wrong. I thought to combine the two. That's what the kids told me was. Oh no, it's President's Day. Okay. They thought it was President's Day. They don't care. They had the day off. All right, so now we got to hook this to what? Okay, this to this. So it's not all together. So I just put this together. Now, where does it go? Oh, it goes on the front of the ship right here or right here. Here. Well, now it looks like an alligator. What's going? Why does it look like it looks like an alligator? Looks like something's missing. Well, did I miss something? That does not look right. There's not supposed to be a whole floor missing out of the front of the ship. I put everything there that's supposed to go there. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, I see. I see what I did wrong. Okay, so this goes down. Yeah, I can fix it. We have the technology. Oh, indeed, a handle name. Indeed, a handle name. Who are you really? Do I know you really? Because that's like it looks like YouTube made you do something funky to your name there. I got to get this off, and I don't have a Lego tool with me. All my Legos are in the other room. And the dogs were, the dog was fine. The cats were fine. Stitch was hid from the animal sitter the entire time. Would not come out from under the bed, but apparently came out while he was not here and ate, and then would go back hiding whenever the guy came over. All right, I fixed the mouth. It no longer looks like an alligator. Okay, we fixed it. We have the technology, but the back is still not on. The back isn't staying on. I don't know how that back stays on. This little piece here, there's nothing to hold it on. So I don't understand. Anyway. Back there. Now they want me to take one of these large ones. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, no. That is still not going to hold it on there. The back of the ship's going to be gone, you guys. Oh, no. All right, we're going to put those there. Oh, God. So I roomed with the three boys, and we had an inside cabin. Nobody had an outside cabin. We had inside cabins, and it was okay. Very quiet. Our cabin was really, really quiet. I think we were near a stairwell, so no, not much noise at all, which I was grateful for. So once I got the kids all wrangled into bed every night, the older boys, they stayed out till whatever. But by the way, Joanna did an awesome job on your night showing and selling your store items. Oh, I was so grateful. There's Mickey. Yes. I didn't call anybody Mickey. My head was spinning. I didn't call Joanna. I didn't call nobody because I just was that tired. I mean, I couldn't think straight. So I just added some pieces to the middle there. I fully intended to do my regular Sunday live yesterday, but I couldn't walk straight. I had a great time. But I would not recommend Carnival Cruise Lines to anyone else. Not good. The food was not good. My son's room flooded one night when a pipe burst. What else we got here? We need to add a little window in the front. Yep, right here. That don't look right either. Yeah, it does. Hold on. Why doesn't none of this look right? I did that. Didn't I? Yeah. 4, 2. Something's not right here in Denmark. What's going on here? I did something wrong along the way because, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I am checking out where these pieces go because I feel like that goes that way. Yep, these are all the pieces. Well, let's just trust the process here. You wouldn't have recommended that. Well, I didn't know that like I said, this whole thing was a surprise to me. They planned the whole thing. They thought it was fantastic because, they haven't been on a lot of vacations and stuff. So the Airbnb that we stayed in Galveston Galveston's such a little cute town. So I just put some windows on the front of the ship. I don't know if you can see them. They're there, but I don't think this is where they're supposed to go. It's, I feel like there should be another piece here that I'm missing. We could put one there. You know what? We could put one there like this, but then everything else would be out of whack. That's so weird. You know what? I'm going to add this extra piece and see what happens. Sometimes you just got to improvise here. There we go. Now, well, that didn't work out either, did it? No, that's too much. Hold on. What? I have to go get a Lego tool. I can't use my fingernails. I got my pink one. You can't live without these little Lego tools. It makes life so much easier. There we go. Saves your nails. I did wear my cute clothes. Not all of them. Some of them. I never did figure out what night was 80s night. I didn't go to anything that looked like it was an 80s night. Although there was one evening I saw people here and there dressed like they were in the 80s, but like it didn't get announced ahead of time or anything. So I'm trying to figure out here what I'm doing wrong. I think I missed a block somewhere along the line here. Not a major block, but I did. Now I know where it goes. It goes right here. So I was just missing a block. I gotta take these off. There we go. Which means everything's one off. So I gotta take this layer off and redo it. It's nice because it's not a mini. These are regular size blocks. which, you know, we love regular size blocks. But there was a ton to do on the ship. They kind of timed it so that every 30 to 45 minutes, there was a new activity. There was a lot of trivia, which my son and his girlfriend loved trivia. My son won the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air trivia. And then they had this love and marriage show in front of, like, you know, 300 people in this little thing that they had. And what they did was they would pick whoever was the newest married couple in the audience. And of course, that was my son and his wife. So they got to go up on stage. Then they picked the oldest married couple and then like somebody in between. All right. I did do that right. Wait a minute. Or did I just add that? I just added that, didn't I? Okay. So now where are we going here? So all of this starts, I'm just looking here. So 1, 2, 3 back. Let's just. So they had to go on stage and answer some very embarrassing questions. And I wasn't prepared for that. Yeah, all the stuff was scheduled in the cabins. Yeah, of course they did. They had everything. They gave you the schedule. They had an app. Everybody had to download an app, and the schedule was in the app. And it was nice because we could all of our group was like a group message, that because you don't have internet. We had all decided ahead of time we were going to put all our phone numbers in, and we were going to have like one messaging group. Well, we get on the ship, there's no internet. You can't use that messaging group. But in the Carnival app, if you download the Carnival app, you can set up a messaging group there. So we had a little messaging group of the 8 of us so we could contact each other. But and then they had, you know, what was going on the ship, and then you could check your account to see how much money you were spending, and they had all this stuff you could access in the app, which I thought that was really nice. I just put the windows on the wrong way, didn't I? Yeah, the backwards, of course. All right, let's concentrate. Let's get these windows on correctly. How are we doing on time? Oh, we got plenty of time here. Plenty of time. So I did diamond paint a couple of days. I went into what they called the library because, like, we had that extra day at sea that they rushed and planned some activities real quickly so that everybody could participate. But like that love and marriage show, one of the questions was like, what's the strangest place you've ever done it? I don't want to know where my son has done it. Like, I don't want to know. Well, I found out, and so did his kids because they were all in the audience. And this was a rated R thing, but the youngest kids are 13 and 15, so nobody saw them go in, and you know, nobody was policing the thing. So they're sitting there. It's pretty funny. The 15-year-old's like, oh my God, I'm traumatized. Then they were like, oh, we made up with those answers. We knew what the questions were going to be ahead of time, so we were just making up answers. I'm like, God, I hope so, because if you were doing it in some parking lot at your age, you know, please. Yeah, it was a parking lot. All right, so now I'm trying to put down these ones that I had before that were all one off. That still doesn't help me when it comes to this last piece. Just so weird. But it fits. Everything's fitting. Okay, it's all worked out. I put them all back. So there's like a middle layer now. And if you're just tuning in, I'm not using the OBS second camera because my YouTube computer is like on strike right now. It's been down for a week. It's just like, I don't know what it does. It has to think, and it wasn't thinking quick enough for me. So now we got to put on these like little orange life things, I guess, lifeboat things. Oh, first we have to put on this square thing. I still don't know how to put this thing on the back of the ship. There's no way to keep it there. There's got to be a way to keep that there. Oh, wait a minute. Ruh-roh. All right, hold on. I figured it out, which requires me to take a few things off here. It's a good, this is why I'm not working on my phone build, because I'm not firing on all cylinders still. Trust me. I'm having to go back down to, oh, no, I think I got this. This is the layer I need. I had these two pieces in here backwards, so now the other thing will stay in place. Goodness. I'm brain damaged from the ship. I go all week long. I'm rocking and rolling on this ship. I'm dancing. I'm having a good time. I'm sore as hell. I get home all the way the drive home. I walk up to my son's house and fall right on my ass trying to climb his steps, his cement steps. Yeah. You know what they say? Accidents happen like near home. And now I fell hard on the concrete. I really did. Like, I guess I just didn't lift my foot up far enough. And now we have the end of the boat in place. Woohoo! There we go. It's supposed to match, but I didn't do it that way. I can fix it if it looks really weird, but that is so dystopian to me. I would have deleted that app as soon as I got off the ship. Oh yeah, it's gone. And I still don't have my new phone. I don't know what's going on. China, that's it. All my orders are in China. I sent the last order last night. Last night I'm sound asleep, 3:00 in the morning, and I communicate with my China contact through WhatsApp. I hear bing, 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 bing. And I look and it's like, are you awake? How about now? Are you awake? I'm like, yes, I'm awake now. What do you want? We need the rest of your orders. I said, you told me I had till the 20th. It's not the 20th. Well, it was the 20th for them. Well, no, tonight's the 20th for them. Anyway, they were trying to get things done. So I was up. I'm like, okay, I'm up. I'm working. Now, what's next here? Okay, we're going to put these orange things on next. But she was going to make darn sure I was awake. You awake? You awake? You awake? Yes, I'm awake now. Pretty funny. Because that's like the middle of their day, 3 p.m. They're like, did I hurt my, I just jarred everything and bruised my knees because I landed weird. My son has these steps going up to his house, and one of them is like bigger than the other steps, and it's always been an issue. It's because it's not regulation, obviously, and because of the settling of the property and it whatever. I didn't lift my foot high enough, and I got slammed to the ground, so my whole body got jarred. You'd think I'd be sore from all this playing around on a ship. Oh no, I'm good with that. I just can't walk up a flight of stairs at home. I'm trying to figure out how this goes on. That goes there. So I'm putting the life things there. These are going to save people's lives here. Yeah. Why does that not go there? It doesn't go there. It goes here. Here. Oh, I started it too soon. I see what's going on here. Okay. This goes here. We're going to have this ship done here very quickly. There's not many pieces left. No, at my son's house, no handrails. No, why would my son have handrails at his house? No, he didn't have handrails. No. He didn't. No. Grandma needs to learn how to walk is what yeah, he needs to fix it for sure. But he didn't. Okay. So that goes there. Did I do it right now? That. Okay, now this goes here. It's there. That goes. I'm having to rearrange the lifeboats. But I have incredible memories now with the grandkids, so that was what I wanted, you know, to get to know the two new ones. I didn't really get to know the youngest. She's very shy. This seems still off, doesn't it? Two. No, it isn't. But the little boy, he was, by the end of the cruise, he was calling me Grandma. Grandma, can I go have another ice cream? I was like, you can have as much ice cream as you want. I don't care. It's all free. Have an ice cream, bud. Because you ain't going to have it when you get home. All right. So I added the little life things here. Now we're going to put this. Wait a minute. Hold on. This goes here, the front of the ship. And so I picked up this little Lego set. It was one of the, I purchased like a little ankle bracelet because, you know, it was cheap. And then I didn't buy, I bought the Mexican vanilla in Cozumel when I was there, which is really a good thing because if we had waited to go to Progreso, we were going to go to the Mayan ruins. We didn't get to go. I was very disappointed. I wanted to see the Mayan ruins, but oh well, no Mayan ruins. This goes here. Now we need, this goes here on top of the lifeboats. This goes here. I still feel like this should be further in. Yeah, like that. I don't know if that's right, but okay. So now we're working on the upper decks here. This is sort of an abbreviation of the 14 floors. Now, handrails on the ship. There were handrails everywhere on this ship. So we didn't need to worry about handrails on the ship. It's just when I got home that, you know, everything turns into an accident. Now we need 4 of these little pieces here. So at some point tomorrow, you know, I'm going to get up, I'm going to have coffee. Once I have my coffee, I will figure out what I missed while I was gone in the courtroom, and I'll get everybody caught up. And then if there's time to go live, I will. If not, I'll just do a recording to catch you guys up. I think they're going to be on day 10 of the trial. Maybe day 10. Okay, now we're going to add. Not that. Is that already there? It's already there. Then why is that uneven? Because I want another one that I don't have. There's not another 4-piece here. Oh, yep, there it is. It's hiding. It's here. Today I got my Xbox out and was being very lazy, just playing Pal World with myself. They have made so many improvements in that game. I just love it. All right, now we're going to put some more blocks. I think we're getting to my cabin here. What's available on your iPhone? Hold on. I missed that. I missed it. How come I can't go back? Oh, Dawn left. Why did Dawn leave? Got around. Hubby just had foot surgery. Needs my help. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Mickey says if they do, it goes to voicemail, and if it's necessary, they'll leave a message. What? Can you set your phone to silent? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Okay. I have no idea what you guys are ignoring unknown numbers. I ignore unknown numbers. I don't know how I do it, but I do. They have to say who they are before I will answer it. Something like that. It's like they have to announce who they are and kind of like leave a message, and then you can decide whether you want to answer it or not. Something like that. Anyway, that did not go there because I was trying to figure out what Mickey was talking about. Come on. All right, let's put this back on here. Up. We need the piece. We need the piece of the piece. The ship is falling apart. Oh no, kind of like the Carnival cruise ship I was on. Okay, there we go. They didn't want to let me on the ship because my birth certificate doesn't match with the name of my birth certificate is different than the one on my driver's license. I'm like, yeah, because when I was born, I wasn't married yet. Hello. And she's like running around trying to check it. I'm like, what are you checking? They let me in. Finally, somebody said it's fine. Go, let her go. It's Carnival. Let her go. All right. So we got that layer on. It's starting to look like a cruise ship. I probably should have changed that, but I'm not going to. Maybe there's a sticker or something that goes there. Now we need just a few more pieces left here on the top, I think. The Love Boat. There were no single men on this cruise. They were all married, every one of them. I was talking to this one guy one day. He was so cute. He was like, he wasn't cute. He was, he was an okay looking guy, but he had this cute duck shirt on. I love ducks. And he's like, yeah, we bring ducks every year. We hide ducks on the ship for the kids, and we wear our duck shirts. And or he says, I wear my duck shirt. He didn't mention his wife until we're like sitting there for 30 minutes. He's talking about retirement, what he does. I'm talking about the same thing. We're having this nice conversation. And then he mentions he's got to go look for his wife. Like, dude, you could have wore a wedding ring. That might have helped things out here, but nope, no wedding ring. And I saw his wife. She had a duck shirt too. I'm like, oh, great. All the good ones are gone. But I had fun. All right, so there. And we I'm just putting in some last few pieces here on the top of the ship. I can't wait to get my new iPhone. I don't know what's taken so long for the company. It's Verizon. I ordered it on January 3rd, and this is the 20th tomorrow, and I still has not been shipped. Or I don't know if my son has checked to see if it's been shipped or not, but we haven't gotten it yet. And he doesn't seem real interested in checking to see why not. Because, he's got his own life to live. And I try not to bug him because, he pays for the phone. So, but I'd like to have the new one because the old one will not hold a charge worth a darn. All right, this goes here. All right, so those are all there. This goes, oh, I have to do that again. Okay. So one more layer here. This goes here. I'm almost done here. Next week, I will not have any more brain fog, and we will move on to the phone, part 2 of the phone, which I did get back together. Remember, it fell apart at the end of the last Build With Me Monday episode? I got it back together. It went back together, and everything was fine. It was a lot less damage than I thought. A lot less. I thought the whole thing had fallen apart. It hadn't really. All right, so I just have look, I worked on the back of the part, so the different layers are coming out. So in terms of rooms, I was probably back here on the ship, this layer right here. So near the stairwell. All right, now this goes on the front of the ship, right there. This goes right here. Okay. Spent a lot of time in the hot tub. Ducks remind you of the Karen Reed case. Why? I'm curious. Yes, the minis have shipped. That's what I was up doing at 3:00 in the morning once the Chinese lady woke me up. Sending out tracking numbers. She got me all the tracking numbers for everybody. Almost everybody. There's a couple more that I'll probably get tonight. She'll probably send me tonight. Okay, so I'm finishing this up here. We just got to do this little red tail that in the back of the ship. So I just added this part up here, this layer here. So let's add the back layer, goes here. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That goes here. Really? That goes here. So hopefully by Wednesday night's episode, I'll have some video and pictures to show you guys. I just didn't put it all together for tonight. All right, now we just have to do this red tail thing. So let me put that together real quick. And then we'll be done with the ship. Oh, I have to put stickers on the ship, though. How does this go? This goes like this. And then one night, my grandson and I decided to do this scavenger hunt on the ship. I thought we were going to go scavenge for things. Well, we did scavenge. We had to find every professional photographer on this ship. And we did. We found them all. And we had to get a photo shoot with every one of them. And we did. It was crazy. All right. I got a lot of extra pieces. I don't know why I have extra pieces. That always bothers me. All right. So we got to put, why is this not even? Hold on. I did it the way it said. Like that. Oh, this is too far up. Okay. We will move this down like that. All right. Now we can put this right here. And there you have the Carnival cruise ship. How adorable is that? There are leftover pieces, just little tiny pieces. But let's see where the stickers go. Left and right. Okay. sure. Okay, so this one goes here. This will be all the staterooms stickers. See if I can do this without messing it up. Where does this go? Hold on, I need a picture. Oh, it does go there? Really? I guess so. I guess you don't have to be too precise with it. Now it really looks like a cruise ship with all the stickers. Yeah, this is my little, token memory. I did get a little hat in Cozumel. I bought a hat. And like I said, I bought that Mexican vanilla that'll be used for cooking because they have really good vanilla in Mexico. There we go. Choo, choo, choo. All right, so we got cabins on one side of the ship and cabins on the other. And it's done. I can add it. Oh my God, I still have the Christmas tree up, you guys. I can take the Christmas tree down. Good Lord. So the cruise ship is going next to Cousin Eddie's van. Yeah, I'm just saying that's where I will display it. It is finished. Oh, wait a minute. I have another. Oh, hold on. Oh, there's more stickers. I didn't realize that. We can put a sticker on the red thing up here. Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one, Jerry. Because I have not felt like doing anything. My neck hurts. I had to keep giving my grandsons to give me neck rubs because, it was nice. I found myself a lawn chair. I don't think they call them lounge chairs. What do they call them on a cruise ship? Lounge chairs. I found me a lounge chair. I got me a book, and I'd say, "Guy, could you go get me a cup of coffee?" And the kids would go get me coffee and stuff. Let me tell you, I'm about died of thirst though, because the only thing that's not charged on that ship is lemonade, iced tea, and coffee and water. And not even water, man. If you ask for water, they're going to sell you a bottle of water. All right, I just put that on the top part of the ship. Deck chairs. So I get me a deck chair and just, hey, Kaleo, can you go refill my coffee? Oh, sure, Grandma. Hey, could you go get me some ice? Oh, sure, Grandma. I didn't have to move. But I was very careful because I didn't want to get sunburned. So one of my grandkids got really sunburned. So I did not. So anyway, that's the cruise ship. We'll put it up there with the other Legos. We're done with that. I don't think I'm going to save any of this stuff. But it looks like that, floating in the water. We'll throw all this stuff away. I think that's kind of cute for $17. Oh, the drink package is ridiculous. It's like $500, and you're limited to 15 drinks a day. They said, according to my daughter-in-law, that you could bring a 12-pack of soda on the ship. So I put mine in my suitcase, and so did one of my grandkids. They had a 12-pack of Dr. Pepper. He put it in his. I had my little Coke Zero. I love Coke Zero now. I'm a Coke Zero addict, and they confiscated it. I go to open my suitcase, and they're like, "We took your soda. It was against regulations. You can't have any soda on the ship. You can get it when you get off." Well, I wasn't going to get in line because they put it with all the liquor that everybody's bought. Because if you buy liquor, they also take that. They confiscate it from you. Like if you're out in one of the, like Cozumel or one of the other stops and you buy liquor, you have to package it and they put it away. And then you get it at the end of your cruise. So I could have gone back and got the soda, but I'm like, not standing in that line. But so there was no soda unless you bought it on the ship, and it was like $5 for a soda, a can of soda, $5. Just telling you. And I didn't realize it until we checked, we were boarding or checking into board that You can't, they don't take cash anywhere on the ship, cash or credit cards. No, never on. Before you get on, you have to link your credit card to your room key. And that's what you get to use on the ship. No cash, no credit cards other than the one that's linked to your room key, and that's it. So you can bring cash and stuff for tips to like the taxi drivers and things like that, but the ship gratuities, all that stuff, that's on your bill. Yeah. Anyway, so and then the drink package, well, you could get hot tea too, Ellen. The drink package, you're limited like one every 10 minutes. Well, that's not a problem for me because I don't drink anything quicker than that. But and then you were limited to 15 drinks a day. And we didn't do the drink package. Yeah. My son had put up the money for the Mayan ruins tour, which was like $120 a person to go to see the Mayan ruins. So he got all that refunded. And then the ship gave everybody a small credit because we lost that one excursion day. So they credited everybody for the excursions they had purchased, and then they gave you another ship's credit to spend money on the ship. So I bought a Lego cruise ship with literally, they gave me a $16 credit on my day of excursion. They gave my son and daughter-in-law more than that, but I got 16. This cost me 17. So this was to make up for the day that we did not go to shore, apparently. So, all right, guys, I am out of here. I will be back on tomorrow or Wednesday. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be all caught up with the trial. I'll come back. I'll give you like a little wrap up of what happened while I was gone with the trial, and then we'll move on from there. Joanna, where you been, girl? You just popped in at the end of the live, girl. Yes, you were late, man. Now I got to repeat all these stories to Joanna. Oh, dear. Okay. All right, guys. Love you all. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.